hitting our magic button,
All right.
hitting our next magic button,
All
and
right.
then band, start playing.
We're going. What is today? Is this for March?
It is.
It is.
Boy, you're going to be on it today.
Not much longer. Oh my goodness. Let me just apologize before this even starts.
Oh.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my gosh. Good morning,
I'm in
ladies.
3D today.
Wow, that went over real quick. Welcome to Bacon in Your Mailbox on this Thursday, March the 24th, 2022, show number 149. I'm Greg Milby, community storyteller. That ball of energy is my friend Jana Clark, community fanatic. Good stuff.
Hey there.
Jana's got her new glasses on, as she mentioned kind of in her intro a little bit. And they're progressive. Look at you being all progressive.
So that just means that when you talk, you look one way right here, and then you look kind of like Greg right here, and then right here you kind of look like the monster from the Black Lagoon or something.
So you just got your progressive lenses. Well, if this hasn't turned into a middle-aged show, I don't know what has, because I'm intrigued by this, because I'm in that need. Like, I'm wearing my glasses and oh my gosh, they're dirty, scratched.
Well, that's your problem.
So my eye doctor told me that, you know, of course, prescription has changed. And I'm like, look, doc, I wear my contacts and I have to wear readers when I have my contacts in and my glasses, blah, blah. And he convinced me to have two different contacts in. One that is, you know, the prescription is great. The other one's a little bit off. So it'll help me read better. So anyway, I did that. But I got to do the progressive lenses, I think, next. Oh,
interesting. Well, I didn't seek the advice of a medical professional. These are just to see if I like the idea of them, and then I'll go that next step. I've been wearing readers, but the readers, I either take them on and put them off a million times a day. Therefore, I lose them no matter how many pair I own. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I can't keep up with them. So either I was going to have to get one of those chains to hang them around my neck, which would have created one set of jokes in my family, or figure out something else. So this is like something else. So we'll see.
I like the chain idea. Brad Richardson with the chamber pulled that off, very well. I don't think I'm at that.
Cool like that.
I'm not sure I can pull that off yet, but I'm always like, you know what? The ones that pull apart.
Yes.
I'll rock those one day.
Now, the guys at Clark Jewelers do those because they had to kind of keep them around their neck. So they all have those. And then they put that one on one eye, that's like the supersonic magnifier, that ocular thing. But we'll see.
Don't want to do that. Well, as we get started, we'll say good morning to Carter Blankenship. Good morning, Carter. And let's go old school today.
All right.
Good morning. Yay! Good morning, Greg.
I love that. That's what it's all about.
He's so cool. He's so cool.
Hope Carter has a great day at school today. Weather-wise, Bacon in the Mailbox weather forecast, cloudy, breezy, with an afternoon shower possible today, 53. Overcast, 39 tonight. And actually, I didn't change my graphic for Friday. Cloudy and cool. Don't get all freaked out about potential thunderstorms. There's not. It's just cloudy and cool with 50. So
it's still like Sumter out there. Like it's one season in the morning and another season in the afternoon.
I wish they would get it figured out.
I know, really. Like I would really appreciate someone getting, I would appreciate a stop date and a start date for all seasons. No questions asked. Just keep it simple.
This old Kentucky thing, March and early April, we can't get it up. Well, I mean, we're like the drunk uncle that can't figure out things. So
like call your drunk uncle and tell him to go home.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, Jay Hobbs. He says, go puke. So,
no, he didn't. He says, go Peacocks.
Oh, does he? I can't see. Again, I don't have progressives.
Interesting. Perhaps if I didn't have my new specs, I wouldn't have been able to know that J is for the Fighting Peacocks, which I've been calling them since last week's show.
You have to say Fighting Peacocks, right?
I think you do. It rolls off the tongue, and they are. And so that's what I have called them. My family thinks I'm crazy, but they've kind of jumped on board.
Well, I mean, they've been thinking that for a while, so whatever.
Yep.
Hey, Shane Crutcher.
Hey.
And there is our buddy Kristen Parrott. Haven't seen Kristen in a while.
I saw her yesterday.
You did?
We got to chat. Yes, because I was in Frankfurt, and I walked in and I was like, look at all the royalty. And there she was, Kristen Parrott, Miss Royalty herself.
Good. She's her dad's bodyguard, I think.
Oh,
I think she's the
she
bouncer.
told me that she somebody said yesterday she looked like a reporter, and I was like, you could totally pull off the reporter look.
Hey, we'll hire you. I mean, the pay's not very good here, but
It was good to see her. And I visited with Lisa for a minute. And of course, Lisa's counting down Dennis's days until retirement. And so it was nice to have a visit with them for a couple of minutes. Always good to see the Parrots.
Because they've got places they want to go.
To the lake.
Yeah. And Lisa may find a few other places to go too.
That's true.
Yeah. Dennis. So I guess technically Dennis will be retired from a couple of jobs now. So he'll have like 8. So I don't know what that means. 8. So
no, he'll stay busy. I don't have no doubt.
Hey, good morning, Ken Salee, the content creator.
Hey, Ken.
That's good. There's the other Ken Helton.
I like that Ken too.
Why are the Hobbs always in traffic?
I don't know. Listen, I got stuck on the Bluegrass Parkway yesterday, literally sitting still, but I felt bad because I think there was a bad wreck. But anyway, I-65 at the Tennessee line, 2 hours. Oh my.
It's the Hobbs thing. Jay was going north and got hit last Thursday on the show.
I know. What are you going to do?
Daddy Hobbs getting hit. There you go. Daddy Hobbs getting hit in the traffic going now. Yeah. Little JJ Hobbs. No, there's already a JJ in that area, that family.
That's true.
So I was going to mention that later on. The player, the dude with the weird mustache.
Yes.
Has signed an NIL deal with Buffalo Wild Wings. So good for him.
Here it goes, right? Here we go.
Yeah. And then the cheerleader for Indiana.
There's a lot more.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That cheerleader from Indiana that got the ball off the top of the goal.
Yeah.
She got an NIL deal with some t-shirt company.
Love it. Love it.
I think it's great. And then Kristen.
That was a very fun little part of that game.
Yeah. Kristen says we want to go visit Wildcat Run. That was the original name of my camp, which is it's not anymore. It's called Cardinal Landing.
Yeah. Wildcat Run, DBA, Cardinal Landing.
No, it's my property. I'll call it what I want. So you spent some time. You spent some time yesterday in Frankfurt.
I did. I got to go collect. Anytime you get to go to Frankfurt and get money, it ain't a bad day, Greg.
No, not at all. So the governor pulled it out of his pocket, or what did he do?
He did. He wrote me a personal check.
That's nice of him. So
here's the story. The State Department of Tourism had applied for and been successful at obtaining a national EDA, a federal EDA grant. And this process has been going on for a very long time. Really, it's probably been 9 months or so. And so when they received this grant, they divided it among all of the tourism. This is the Tourism Arts and Heritage Cabinet, the Kentucky Department of Tourism. And so they divvied it up basically amongst all of the CVBs across the state. So everybody got a piece of that. And then they took another chunk and they divvied it up among the regions. Like we're in the bourbon, horses, and history region of the state. So we do some regional marketing as well. But the deal is you have to spend it for marketing and advertising in ways that you've never done before. And so that's cool, right? So it gives us the opportunity to maybe try some different things. And so I'll show it to you because I've already showed it to Greg. I think it's kind of funny. I got a big check.
Happy Gilmore check.
And the governor told me not to take it to the bank because they won't cash it.
I bet you Josh Hubbard over at West Point Bank would cash that.
You think? And so, and I said, well, I don't have an envelope that big anyway. He goes, or a stamp. I was like, you're so funny.
I dare you to take it through the drive-through today.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I'm sorry, this won't fit.
But anyway,
$89,000. We've got an $89,000 budget now on this show.
So listen, I got $89,000 and Louisville got 1.4 million. And so I had to heckle the Louisville the Louisville CVB as they were getting their check. We kind of all did.
Look, Cleo he's a charmer.
He is.
And so he probably was like, yo, hey, Gov.
Back off my money.
Why don't you throw a couple more numbers on there? What do you say?
Right. He could probably get as much as he wanted out of people in Frankfurt. Doesn't work that way for us little guys. But anyway, so it was fun. It was a good day.
You got almost $90,000. Take it and be happy. We'll take that. I mean, that's a great budget. We can buy all kinds of new equipment with that.
I know. Listen, think I could get a new mic out of the deal?
Well, I mean, you've got the money. You're holding the purse strings now.
For $89,000, I could buy me a new co-host.
Boy, it's getting better all the time.
Not that I would want to.
It is getting better all the time. Keep talking, Jana.
Oh, I would never want to do that.
Oh.
I would have to pay them half of what I pay you, and that would be bad.
Yeah. Well, not with that big check you got there, Happy Gilmore. So we've got a bunch of stuff happening this weekend.
I love it. I love it. We probably won't even be able to fit it all in. So you're going to have to go online and check out event calendars because there's just not enough time to talk about how awesome we are.
Right. So I will tell you tonight, our buddy Gracie Yates is performing at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Now that she's 21, she can do those kind of things. So she's there tonight if you want to see her. And also Missoula Children's Theater. We mentioned that last week a little bit.
Yes.
So they did the auditions on Monday, cast, I think, between 50 and 60 kids.
Wow.
I don't know how many had show up, but more than that. And then they will perform tomorrow morning for a school show, and then tomorrow night, and then on Saturday. And then Missoula goes, we're out of here. So
isn't that cool? We just sweep into town, make everybody a star, and then move along.
It's impressive how they do that. Also, this weekend, got to get this one out right away. Brian Dennis, E-Town Lions Club, annual pancake breakfast this Saturday. Did you get yours?
I'll be there. Oh, yeah. When I went to the Lions Club a couple of weeks ago, Brian wouldn't let me leave until I bought my tickets from him.
I've made a couple of donations elsewhere so far. I haven't bought one from Brian, but I've got a race on Saturday, or a training run event on Saturday morning. So it's going to be one of those that I just going to try to swing by real quick and grab it before we go to near Bernheim. But anyway, the Lions Club pancake breakfast is Saturday morning, starts at 7, runs until 11. It is $7. That includes your pancakes, your scrambled eggs, your sausage.
Everything.
Yeah. Now, if you do the drive-through or the carry-out, it doesn't include your coffee, your milk, and your juice. But if you do the dine-in, it includes all that.
And it's at E-Town High School, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good year to do that. Some people don't like to go when it's an election year.
Oh, interesting.
I do because
that's when I like to go.
You can ask plenty of questions and they're going to answer and they're going to smile because they got to.
That's right.
So Saturday morning, 7:00. Look, if you're one of those people that like to eat at 7:00 in the dining area. About 10:00, go rolling through the drive-through,
Breakfast and brunch.
Yeah. J.R. Castor is joining late. Daggone, J.R.
Well, he probably has a real job.
We got to start again.
Imagine
Morgan
that.
used to do that. So, Hardin County Extension homemakers having their spring bazaar on Saturday.
Go shop. Good stuff.
Free to get in. I think there are 40 vendors and they've got a lot of different stuff and it helps their scholarship that they do and some other stuff. So
absolutely. Like there will be home goods. There'll be decor. There'll be some, it'll be everything. Just put some money in your pocket and head on out. Take a little purse that you can kind of strap on so you can do a lot of shopping and hold a lot of stuff with your hands.
Why are you gearing it all to women? Why can't men go?
Because trust me, you need to go with your wallet and your trunk, because you're going to have to be making trips back and forth to pay for the stuff and put it in the car. She will do most of the shopping, but a lot of it will be for you.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
Just saying.
The local organization Girls United #Game Changer, they're hosting another girls empowerment event at Family Fun Cafe and Ice Cream in Radcliffe. It's for middle and high school girls, and it will include ice cream, pizza, and a presentation from a motivational speaker. And that is from 11 a.m. until 1 at Family Fun Ice Cream. That's their new location on Knox Boulevard.
Love it. Perfect.
So that's good. And then there's a different event on Friday night. Have you heard about this concert that is kind of an awareness concert that they're doing?
Is that at State?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting show. I think it's I think it's going to be a great show just because of some of the people on there I know.
Right.
Baptist Health Hardin, their what was the SANE forensic program. Was trying to think about it for a second. So it is Sexual Assault and Child Abuse Awareness Month. And so this is an awareness concert.
Okay.
And it's got 4, excuse me, I get all choked up, 4 local or regional acts, including our buddy Kevin Jaggers.
Awesome.
And Hudson Nash is there, Josh Mitchum, and Casey and Romy.
Okay.
It's $20 for the tickets if you want VIP tickets, which will include, some really close seats. And I think a drink ticket, they're $25. And
perfect.
This is just an awareness thing. They're not trying to make a bunch of money off of it. It's just about bringing awareness to Sexual Assault and Child Abuse Awareness Month. It is 7:00 Friday night. I don't know why I'm getting all froggy, choked up.
You're choked up, choked up over it. You're choked up over it.
The governor's going to take our money back.
Do you listen? Because we're not capable. And I told him yesterday I would make him proud, so I need to do that. Do you have to get tickets ahead of time for that?
No, you can buy tickets you can buy them at the door. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Did the governor ask about me yesterday?
He did. I told him you were at home making bacon.
Yeah. Good. I mean, I just haven't had time to chat with him lately.
It's funny because under normal circumstances, I'm not sure that the governor would know me, but he does this year because we've seen a lot of each other with everything going on in Hardin County. And so
you think?
He always says to me, you'll be seeing more of me. You're going to see more of me in your area. And it just is it's just so wonderful.
What you should look at him and go, boy, that's a threat. Just to see what he says. Hey, Shirley, right? My neighbor.
Hi, Shirley.
Yeah. Saw her.
Shirley's probably ready for some warm weather too.
She is. I saw her walking the neighborhood. It was the day it went from, it felt like 90 to 20 below in an hour.
In an hour.
Shirley was walking the neighborhood when all that changed, and we were too. And we kind of crossed paths and it was like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah. This is not the weather it was when we took off.
Yeah. So not at all. So that Your Voice Has Power concert again is on Friday night. And then, as you mentioned, there are a bunch of things on Saturday outside of what we've talked about. So,
it's insane.
TourEtown.com.
There's lots of stuff.
And Kentucky'sHeartland.com. Both calendars have a bunch of stuff. So
there's a new little map feature on our website that we should probably do a little demo of sometime, where you can create a cool little. It's color coded based on what your interests are and where things are in town and what you want to do. So check it out, because we're making some really fun improvements to the site with some of our grant money, as a matter of fact, to be able to help people maneuver it and get what they need quicker and more effectively.
I thought that was our money.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've made some improvements to the site for free. It doesn't cost money to make those. Sorry.
Okay. Jay says big time work getting ready to happen at the Glendale site. Yeah, they've got a ton of equipment there, and there will be, as Jana knows, they're 1,000 workers by this summer, 2,000 by the end of the year.
I don't know if there'll be 1,000 out there this summer. They will ramp up into the thousands starting this summer. Well,
I was told by Rick Games there was going to be 1,000 this summer.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if he's doing.
Let's be honest. He would know that before I would. So.
And I would say his math could be off, though.
Well, there are efforts underway within the month of April. I can tell you this. I know this, to start to reach out to vendors for support services for that site, meaning lodging, food and beverage, types of services that they're going to need out there that truly have nothing to do with the construction. It's more just the needs of the workers that are going to be coming into our area. So that is real, that targeting that is really amping up in April to prepare for the influx this summer. So he's probably right. I mean, don't tell him I called him a liar or anything. He'll get mad at me.
Actually, when we finish this show here, I'm going to go to the office because I have my monthly interview with Rick about everything going on with the Industrial Foundation. So,
and I think they may be sharing a community update at the chamber luncheon in April. So we're getting ready to talk a whole lot about it, and it's going to have a lot of teeth to it because, like, when we announced it, there was this whole paperwork. Everybody had to get their, the contracts in order and all that jazz. And so now we're kind of getting down to this is when the stuff's going to start really happening out there.
And we live in a world where, well, look at us. We're doing a show on Facebook. So anybody can do an informational show, but the difference is not everybody has the correct information or the access to the people that can get you the right answers. And so they just post stuff about it. And this is going to be one of those projects that there'll be a lot of information that's pushed out there that's just 100% wrong because somebody heard from somebody that heard from somebody else. And that's why we're doing a monthly interview with Rick, and we'll do this through most of the project, hopefully, just to talk about not just the Blue Oval project, but, Kruger Packaging and some of the other people that are looking at the industrial park. And as things are announced, we'll kind of cover that. So that's what we're doing.
I think that's a tremendous avenue for you, and not only for us here on this show, but to be able to get that word out accurately. Because you're right, when people don't know, they tend to fill in the blanks with information they're hearing from someplace else, and that's sometimes good and sometimes really dangerous. So yeah, I like knowing it from the source.
So, and speaking of that, so next Thursday night at 6:30, there is a political forum in Radcliffe. The Radcliffe Small Business Alliance is putting this together, and they've asked me to partner with them on it. And we're actually going to broadcast it because
awesome.
They can get so many people in Colvin Community Center, but it's a big thing. I mean, our judge executive race, this is it. When we vote in May, this is it.
Yes.
So those three candidates will be there along with some magistrate candidates and some other offices, and we're going to be actually it's a judge executive forum, so it'll be a lot of questions for the judge executives. The candidates for judge executive should be a pretty interesting thing, and it'll be on Kentucky's Heartland on this page on next Thursday night, 6:30, I think, till about 8:00. So
good thing they didn't want to do it on Thursday morning.
Oh, I would have said busy, can't do it, sorry. I got 89,000.
A bird just ran into the window in my office.
Oh, is it okay?
I don't know. I think it's that springtime bird. They see their reflection and they flutter and peck at my window, and it scares me. Yep, it was that bird.
Oh man, we've had a few of those. Hey, Jay says bringing in 28 large earth movers. I hear. I always love it when the words "I hear" come to the end of that. But I would say Jay knows.
Earth to be moved, so it might not be 28, but it'll be some.
I would say that he's probably right. There'll be a bunch of them. So Tim Pennington says another event is the Bruins relay at Central Hardin High School this weekend.
I love track season. I love track people, track families. So supportive. Yep. And the weather it might be a little chilly for them Saturday, huh?
I've seen stuff they've done be colder.
Yeah.
Early in the track season. So best of luck to them and their event that they're having this weekend. And I'm not going to say who, but one of Tim's acquaintances and I have had a couple of meetings about some potential running events for later this year and next year and moving forward. So those will be pretty exciting.
Super cool.
So they want to make them kind of a marquee type event. So
I think that's amazing.
Yep. Ken says bacon in your mailbox comes first. You're right, Ken. I drop everything else. Not fed my dog yet. I'm not even taking a shower yet.
That's all right.
Yeah. If I run out of time, Rick Games is going to have to deal with it.
I know. You'll be like, listen, I'm late because I was busy. And Rick will know exactly why. He'll be like, whatever Greg's got going on, it doesn't matter. It was important.
You know what's funny about that is there are people that say that. They won't call me to talk about an event or to do an interview. They were like, well, I know you're busy. No, call me. Tell me about your event. Well, there's stuff going on, but I'll make time. I'm not that busy.
Right.
I'm not Jana Clark. I'm not running the tourism mecca of Central Kentucky.
Right. Listen, my problem is I'm always talking to people. And sometimes I have to make myself not talk to people so that I can get some other stuff done. But I'm like you. Call me, contact me. I would rather someone call me and ask me or give me information so that I can help them than have to wait to talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, just get with me. Get with me. Yeah.
Yeah. So, speaking of being busy, City of E-Town, did you see the post on Facebook? I shared it, and I think you might have too, about what we can do to improve our city. What if you could add anything?
I did not. Oh.
There were a lot of opinions.
We have a lot of opinions. We also have some great ideas. So hopefully within the smattering of stuff, there was good stuff in there. Yeah?
There was, and I'm not going to call this person out.
Okay.
It was a loaded answer because this person knows about the project, about the potential project of Buffalo Lake.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, having a lighted walking path that kind of like a river walk from Commerce Drive to downtown would be a great addition if somebody could. I'm thinking, that. What's happening.
Hysterical.
What's happening. And
funny.
And people are like, oh yeah, that's great.
Creek walk, but there's no river walk. That's funny.
And I was like, this is so funny. But others, it was almost one of those, popcorn eating things. You just sit there and watch because I have
to check that out.
Oh, it's well worth some time. I want to say there's like 1,000 comments, so it may take a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that the City of E-Town had put up pictures of the new downtown banners. Do you like them? Have you seen them?
I've not seen. Actually, yes, I saw them yesterday. Yes.
Yep. So they're up down just around the square in downtown. Just nice little welcome to downtown E-Town banner.
Right near my office. Makes my office look better.
It does, for sure. You know what else is going to be happening this weekend? Well, actually, it started last weekend. Last weekend, we had college softball players and 7v7 football players. This weekend, we have soccer players and baseball players in town. And so when you see those folks, reach out to them and say hi and good luck. And thanks for being here.
Yeah. Thanks for spending your money here.
There'll be lots of them. Like there's a bajillion soccer teams. Technical term. Yeah.
So we walked downtown yesterday because we're, instituted our walking meetings and somebody's like, hey, time for a walk. We're like, okay. So we went for a walk. And I think that's when I saw the banners yesterday. And then we came back. I had an interview with Matt Deneen, and we'll talk more about it as it gets closer. April 23rd, the Wild and Scenic Film Festival.
Yes.
And so I did an interview with him and posted it yesterday afternoon. So you can see that if you want Kentucky's Heartland.
The acclaimed film. Like it's famous.
Yeah. As he called it, the tour. It's on a tour.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. The tour. Yeah.
Not sure if I'll go that. I mean, it is a very good film. I'm not
cool event.
Yeah.
Too.
So that'll be fun. Tickets are $25 and all that benefits the work Green Space does. And you can get those at greenspaceky.com. Sunday. Got to say this just because one, it's cool and people need to know about it. And two, my kid's a part of it. Heartland Winds, their spring concert.
Winds as in WINDS.
Yes. So it's a local wind ensemble, the Heartland Winds. All these adults, that love music. They played music in high school and college or just maybe picked up an instrument after that, whatever. I mean, they get together. And there's a group, Heartland Winds, and they're going to do their annual spring concert at the PAC Sunday, 3:00. Admission to the show's free.
Wow.
Yeah. And they're good too.
Goodness.
They're real good.
Okay.
So Gavin's been a part of this since high school or like a sophomore year or something. He loves it. So he comes back from UK for a couple of a couple of rehearsals, and then He'll be here Sunday for the show. So yeah, free show. Can't beat it. So are you frozen? Jen is frozen. I think Jenna's internet must have just went out. Are you there, Jenna? She's not. She's frozen. So anyway, I should just zoom in on Jenna now just for that reason. Look at that. Jenna, are you? Anyway,